Hello VR addicts, welcome to my channel. I am Paolo Trianni and today we're doing a reaction video of Boneworks. Boneworks is, it's a very physical game with a lot of physics in it. And it's Portal kind of like meets Half-Life kind of esque. And it's very hyped and a lot of people are looking forward to it. And all we've seen so far is kind of a tech demo-y kind of thing. And they've brought out a new trailer with a release date at the end of it. So we're going to have a reaction on that and see what it's like and see if it looks any better or there's anything that new in it or improved in it. So yeah, let's stick the trailer on. Stress level 0. stamp. Sorry. It's like US. We would go 10, 12, and 19. They go 12, 10, 19, I believe. Right. So yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, the physics, obviously it was all about the physics really, wasn't it? And there's some massively great physics there as well. Some really odd sound effects as well. The sound sounded a little not great, but some of it's quite hilarious. I mean, it's like when he was going across the grate. So let's stop there and let's go through it and criticize it, and also point out some of the really good points of the trailer. I'm gonna cut my face out of this one, I think, because I don't have a backdrop for my PC at the moment, so I'm gonna have to pause it here probably and then talk about it on my PC, which is over there. You see, you know, it's not behind me or in front of me here. So yeah, I'll do that. Okay, here we are back in Boneworks, and first thing I noticed, like when I went into Boneworks, was the textures look absolutely terrible. It doesn't look like there's very much detail. It looks like they went with just bland tiles. Not even a cracked tile anywhere, is there? I don't know. But then like this bit here, like he waves like at the other guy, right? And there's another guy on the other side doing virtually the exact same thing as you just did. Well, as the person did in the trailer. And that looks like a real person almost. The physics just looks so good. And then I'm just thinking, well, is that actually a throwback to them adding co-op maybe? Or is that, you know, is that a hint, shall I say? That they might add co-op? Who knows? But anyway, yeah, he slides it in, you're locked in, okay? And again, the textures on that were like crap. Oops, just jumped. Yeah, just there I kind of felt the textures on that just don't look great. They don't look sharp, they look blurred out and a bit pants. Oh, and Jedi powers. You now have the Force. Yes. Whoosh. I mean, you have the Force, Luke. The sound effects are a bit weird. Oh, there's the Forces again. Force powers, and you know, it's like when you actually collect something, it makes a sound like you know, like if you just loaded a gun. What's that about? But check this physics out. Jump, grab. So look at that again. Jump, grab. That's pretty damn good, though. You can't argue with the physics there. Absolutely amazing. I love the payment system. Use a magazine. Now that payment system, that's literally Metro, isn't it? It's Metro. It's like the cigarette system in prisons. The axe looks cool. The axe looks actually like one of the only detailed things in here, really, other than the toy that you see later on. And now you probably saw me frowning at this part here, going like, why the hell did they even bother with this? Like, why spend time making it a stupid forklift when you could have been working on that golden storyline that we don't see at all, may I add, through this. We don't see anything about a story or anything. The purpose of this just looks like your aim is just to get out. But then, like, you know, when they moved them all, you kind of see why he's moved them. It's to get loot, really. To loot up and get cash, so to speak, because it's also cash, isn't it? Also, these bins, these blue bins, you don't see any of these get knocked over or moved in this trailer. You don't see any of the barrels as well. Like if I stop here, like you got this yellow barrels and the green barrels down below, right? You don't see any of them move neither. The footsteps, listen to the footsteps. It's not the greatest footsteps in the world. It's not bad. I love boxes, by the way, in games. I love loot boxes like this sort of thing, you know, where you can open it up and you don't know what's going to be inside. It's quite cool. And then these lockers, I don't think these look good neither. This though, this toy makes a great sound effect and it's cool. That's so cool. I love that. And that, I think that is like a joke, right? And look at the way he slams it. Like a brick. He keeps a brick in their locker, right? And then I wondered what it's doing here. I wondered, why is he not bringing out the axe? And then I also noticed that the antagonists are still not got anything on them. But that's pretty cool, the way he pushes him and then puts an axe into his head. And it makes a good sound effect there, because it actually did sound like it went into his head, but like a human head, not like whatever this is. It sounds like a robot or something. And I don't, you know, like on the images I've seen, there is something over the top of this. So I don't think they're keeping it this way, but they could keep it that way. I don't think anyone would argue too much. And this is the part where I'm going to point out how orange the game looks. I mean, look how orange it is. It's like orange and yellow everywhere. It's just, I know it's kind of Half-Life-y in, like, you know, Portal X. Well, Portal's more white, isn't it? Probably, but yeah. It's orange. There's not enough colour, I feel. But this is pretty decent physics. This is a physics that you just kind of wonder why it hasn't been in a game. Well, you haven't used more often in games, or can't use more often in games. But look at the way he's grabbing it. Look how his hand grabs it. Is he, what? I never grabbed a brick like that before. How do you grab a brick like that? Is that suction? Is he Spider-Man? What's going on? There's like suction cups on there. I'm going to go back to that suction cup bit in a second, because I've already pointed out the suction cup bit before, right, when we were watching the video, right? This button looks cool though. The button looks like it's got some decent textures. And there you go, pistol. Look at the animation on the pistol though. It looks alright. Doesn't look too bad. But you don't see him reload at all, I don't think. And then this here was a bit weird. I like the way he pushes it, but the second time he does it, it almost looks like his hands go through the crate, but I've slow mode that and it doesn't. But this is the suction cup part. I like it though. I like the fact you can do that. It's so good you can do that. But this guy Spider-Man. Look at the physics, this animation there when he falls. Absolutely amazing. That is top-notch animation there. Looks good. I love that animation. Pistol looks good as he's holding it. Look, the antagonist is actually breaking the crates, but notice how he's not touched the barrel on the left. I don't know if these can be moved, but I'm sure they can. But another forklift there, look, you can press them out with. You can literally just throw those ammo crates anywhere. Oh yeah. Look at this. It's like, deal with you later. And then there's a puzzle here that you have to do, and it kind of works out. There's a generator there, but this is a bit weird for me, right? My logic tells me to kill this thing through the grates, yeah, through the mesh, and or either with a pistol or see if I can do it with the axe or whatever. The person playing this decides to shoot in the lock off first to let him out. It's the best idea. Lucky enough, it pans off, but pays off, should I say. But, you know, just to keep safe, I probably would have killed him inside it. So anyway, let's turn on the emergency elevator lock buttons. Look the way he throws this boxes. Wait, look, like I said, you can just throw these anywhere. That's so cool. And the animation of when he's doing it doesn't look too bad, other than he's got these kind of like, you know, Spider-Man hands. So this is a bit of a puzzle, but it doesn't look like a very difficult puzzle. So there's probably going to be very complex puzzles in it now and then. Just wish the textures were a little bit better in places, you know. I like the way they've kind of like built up areas though, because like, you know, the tantalization I don't think works in VR, and this just looked like it's got some pretty cool version of that going on somehow. Now this elevator here, this looks crap. This just looks rubbish to me. This just looks like an asset. I don't like this part. But saying that, you know, I shouldn't argue because it's like one of the most colourful parts in the whole game. Watch this there, look at this. Smashes his head against it, right? And then he's like, oh no, he did not! Right, let's go back, right? So like, how many times in games have I wanted to pick up an object, any object, and just chuck it on, you know, an NPC's head, and it's just either doesn't pick it up, you just can't pick it up because it just won't let you, or 2, you can pick it up, but it just doesn't do anything. It just doesn't interact with the NPC. That is 10 out of 10 there. Absolutely amazing. Is this a little bit of the story we're seeing here? So, time to bring out the M16 or the M15. It sounds like it's a single shot. Oh no, because he actually shoots it fully auto later on, doesn't he? So that's a pretty, so you can get headshots. And like just there when he jumps down, when I first watched that I thought, is there no full damage in the game? But you can see red, right? Just as I paused here, right on the edges. So you can see the red on the edges. So there is, I think there is full damage. I just don't think the full damage is as bad. Like if you actually jump from that distance, you probably would break a leg or an ankle or something like that. But yeah, there's still full damage. So again, we're breaking crates, shooting these dudes with guns and stuff with chem suits on. These guys have actually got clothing on, but well, this one here has kind of lost his, isn't he? But this guy looks like he's got it a little bit. He's got like a chem suit on. But you notice the barrels don't move at all as well. And also there was bullet marks just a second ago. Look, let me have a look. Bullet mark just here on the box, which is quite a nice touch. Didn't break the box though. Again, pretty much broke everything, but no bullets into the barrel that I can see, or the barrel hasn't been knocked over. I like to point out, Dev, or the person playing this, I would have done that with 1 bullet through all 3 of them. No, I'm kidding. And I think that's pretty much it. And then you've just got like a close-up of the release time, which is an American way round, so it's 12th, the 10th, 19th, but obviously British, that would be 10th, the 12th, 19th. So 12th, the 10th, 19th. Let's now go to the outro and talk about it some more. Well, there we go. There's my reaction video, and yeah, there it is. 10th of December, guys. So if you're really hyped for this, it's going to be out on the 10th of December. That is not far away. In fact, what, it's a month away? Round about a month away it'll be released, and that's my general opinion. So I'm hoping there's definitely going to be an interesting single player. I'm hoping that what the trailer that we just saw is not the final version of the game, and we'll actually get more you know, sharper textures and details within the environment. The physics is just 10 out of 10. It's absolutely amazing physics, and not only that, the animation as well, from when he jumps up and grabs stuff and then falls down and, you know, gets back up again. It looks good, looks very nice and all that. I'm very looking forward to this game. I'm not hyped. I don't get hyped for anything. Even Stormlands is one of my favorite games that's probably going to be released this year, and I am not hyped for that neither. I just kind of like try not to get onto the hype trains, just in case I ended up getting disappointed by something, or so, you know, by not getting hyped on this game, I'm probably going to enjoy it a lot. Yeah, so if you like this video, please give me a like and also subscribe, because it goes straight to the heart. Hit the bell button if you want to watch more VR content like this, and yeah, I love you a long time. Ciao. And the name is pretty top tier. Boneworks sounds like something that you should be doing alone in the house, if you get my drift.